Everybody, Antikas here, and welcome to my first episode of the Crack Pack, the Geek Planet server. It's my own private server for family and friends and people that I'm close to in real life and on the internet. And the last time I did a series here was like Lord of the Rings, so it's been a while. Today, we're launching our very first episode. We've been running for about a week. And we have been actually pretty busy, as you can tell. I've got a jetpack on, I've got a frying pan, which we're going to improve today, and I am teamed up with the amazing sorceress, high priestess of witchcraft on the server, Katamashi. She's around somewhere, I'm not sure where exactly, and we're gonna be actually focusing on magic for once. Magic is not something I do a lot of in most of my Let's Plays. I don't know why. I'm gonna be doing the tech stuff too. I'm kind of a tinker at heart. And we are in the Twilight Forest, and I will explain why in a little while. So, this is our home. Kat and I live here, and also my kids, although they're not on at the moment. This is the tower that Kat's been working on. It is amazing, and she does not give herself enough credit. She's a fantastic builder, and she knows like everything about magic, or it seems to me that she knows. I know nothing. So this is kind of like the idea on what we're going to do with some of the towers for all the magic mods. We're going to have kind of like this style of construction for each individual magic mod. Now you can see I've got a spell here. Whoosh. This is the only spell I have. I've done nothing. So we're going to be learning it all, hopefully doing a lot of it on camera. I have two or three people who will be assisting. Kat, for one, is going to teach us everything about witchcraft because she's amazing. Shadow, he's kind of the blood god typically. Whenever we play with blood magic, he's going to be covering that. Ours, I'm not sure. I've got a few other people on here, a couple of YouTubers and stuff like that, so maybe they're more knowledgeable than I. This is our house. Oh, and Thaumcraft, that's just going to be fun. We're going to figure it out. I've been working on this. Kat and I kind of worked this out together. She did the original structure, and I've been updating it and expanding it, and it's really loud, and I'm sorry. And we got some vintage jazz playing. How cool is that? So, this is the toilet. I have to move it. It's kind of awesome. So, we got a little radio here, open blocks with some vintage jazz playing. It's really congested in here. We got 4 gold ingots, and that's going to tie into today. We've got 5 gold total left. It's kind of a problem. I'll show you guys around a little bit. This is newly built. I just worked on this today, and I don't even think I have all the windows in. Yeah, I still have to update some of the windows. There is an upstairs level. And I don't know what we're going to put up here, but we needed the space. And here's the bedroom. There's enough space for the kids to crawl in here. My junk chest. And then downstairs, we have a back door with no door. Wow. I'll be putting one in. We do get attacked quite a bit, actually, here, but not as much as our other area. And we've got a little hedge. And then this opens up into Kat's witchery circles. And it looks like, I don't know, I don't know if it's more complicated than the last time I saw it. And she's been doing amazing things. I've seen stuff, guys, that I can't explain for the life of me. Frightening things. Frightening things. So, underneath here, we've got a little tree farm that's always backed up because I don't have the stuff to make those deep storage units. And I haven't started making barrels, but I need to. So, it's full of wood, which is fine. I've got a sludge boiler hooked up over there, and I've got a bazillion tons of charcoal to power it. Really, actually, this is primarily for 2 purposes. Make wood, make saplings for Kat, so she can get all sorts of essences, things that I still don't understand. And this is my amazing horse. Again, Kat got the horse for me. I had a horse once, and I got killed. It made me really sad, so she fixed me up. And I've been riding it, although every once in a while we fall in a ravine. So right now, my horse is in a fenced-off pen. So we're going to be doing everything. We're going to be doing bees. We're going to be doing magic. We're going to be doing all kinds of stuff. But today, we need to focus on doing mining. So Kat helped me out. She made all this stuff for us. Check it out. we are going to make us a digital miner. And it's really loud in here. Digital miner. Boop. Oh, of course it doesn't work. Auto crafting. Silly. So, let's put this thing together. I got a robot. We've had a hard time getting all the items and stuff like that. Like, mining is not... it's not a strength of mine. I've done my best, and Kat has done a really good job, too. What are we missing? Still casing. But it's just tedious and slow and time-consuming, and I don't probably need this Invar on me. And the other thing we're going to grab from here is that stuff. So we're going to go back to the overworld. I think that's where I'm going to start this. And then I'm going to talk about my vision and get away from the loud cicadas. This is kind of our sanctuary, our home away from home. Where we live is actually really, really dangerous, and you're going to see it in a second. So this is our actual home. And while it might look pretty and really beautiful and magical and safe, it's got to be... that's under renovation. It's got to be one of the most hostile, dangerous biomes I've ever tried to live in my entire life. This is a Mystic Grove biome. We had to clear some trees out from around our original tower. This is the Wall of Shame. Sorry, Cat. I'm sorry. You're not doing that bad, actually. I've got 23 deaths, and normally I launch a series, and like by the end of the series, I got like 5 deaths. So it all happened here. Well, not all 25, but most of them happened right here. What the hell is that noise? This place... we got music going on here. This place is really dangerous. It's been the witches. They've just been wrecking us, ripping us apart. So we moved because we were like, we just could not survive here. But we're back, and this is where I plan to do my... what is that? I don't know. This is where I plan to do my build. And I'm hoping to get some help at some point. So we have this idea. I don't know what that is. We have this idea to have these 3 towers. This one here is just a starter tower. It's not finished. And Shadow 2 is a starter tower as well. So we have this idea of these 3 towers. One for each kind of branch of magic. Ars Magica, Witchery, Blood Magic. And then I want to do this kind of corrupt tree that's grown around them. And that's where like the technology comes from. And maybe Thaumcraft. I'm stuck on that. Oh, there's a grave right here. Should we pop it? Why not? Let's see what we get. Ooh. Oh, shit. Oh, there's a jetpack in here. Oh, dear. Okay. I feel I made a mistake. I think this might be a cat grave. What you doing up here? Oh, boy. Okay. This is going to take a while. Yeah, this is definitely cat. This might be... I remember her saying something to the extent of her boots running out. We have these special boots. Oh, crap. That allow us to take no fall damage. It's become really important. And, yeah, this is definitely her stuff. Yeah, that's Nose Picker 2, a helmet. That's my chest. That's her lumber axe. Her hammer. It happens. And don't laugh. She will curse you, and she will torture you. So don't you dare laugh. There we go. And let's go get that stuff that fell down there. Or did anything fall down here? Looks okay. Yeah. Wow. This is probably not a good spot for her to get to. Her boots aren't in here though. That's really strange. All right. We won't talk about that for a little bit. So anyway, yeah, this place has been really brutal and we've died a lot. for many reasons, primarily witches invading our tower. But I plan to finish it, and I'm going to have this corrupt tree growing out of this structure, out of this area around the towers or in the between the towers, and it's going to have kind of all the technology stuff and a really dark heart, which is going to be a nuclear reactor. What else do we have over here? Now there is a town not far from here. I also want to kind of add to the town. I think it's over here. Hopefully I don't have anything in my inventory that I didn't have before. Let's go over here. Is it this way? A lot of stuff going on in the town. Got some YouTuber friends over here. And this place is starting to look amazing. This, by the way, this pack is really hostile. Like, we talked about maybe making it harder. Not necessary. And this place got hit by lightning. So, we'll be adding something to this town, hopefully, eventually, once I get something worth adding. Primarily, we're out of resources, Cat and I need to get some gold. So we're going to hook the digital miner up, and hopefully we'll get something out of this area. While we're doing that, it was my understanding that a cutlass mold was found or made. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to actually go make myself a cutlass. Also, I'd like to put moss in my frying pan, which is like the best weapon I have. I've got this rapier. Dang it, that's freaky. But the rapier is not as good as the cutlass at this point. So let's put the digital miner down and get that started. We'll do it down here. Let me just close that door. Close that door. Just play it safe. See, so we have this magma torch here. This is like all the diamond. I think Shadow put this in. But it's still... This place gets filled up with witches. It's really scary. Witches, zombies, all kinds of bad stuff. You wouldn't like it. Trust me. Okay, this is going to look weird, but we're going to set it up right here. Whoop. There we go. And we are going to configure it. It's been... not too long since I did this. I think ore star is all the ores. And we'll put the radius to 32, which is pretty big. Maybe I should... 32. No, we'll go smaller than that. We'll go 16. Try to get it under the tower. The rest is okay. And we need to hook up the power. I brought this with me. It's fully charged, or mostly charged. And I've got a few chests, and I've got some logistical transporters. Kind of like MoonQuest. Love mechanism, and this mod's in here, so I kind of know what I'm doing for once. A little bit tight, but we can make it fit. Logistical transporter. And we're only going to be getting ores, and then we can pop out the blocks underneath. Maybe? Maybe we'll run them down the side. Tight fit. Like I said, I can also hook this up in the Twilight Forest, and I will. Eventually. I think we'll get a lot more here, I'm hoping. The other thing is there's like a really bad dungeon deep down below. Like if you look at the map, there is... Well, maybe it isn't indicated on the map. Something really bad down there. Like a huge catacomb. It's really bad and scary. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. So we kind of want to eat it and get rid of it. I don't know if it's full of spawners or whatever, but it's been killing us like a lot. So, alright, universal pipe. And do you have power? Is that close enough? It is. And config. Okay, so eject. We want to have eject on. Pull off. Silk touch off. We don't really need that. Not at this point. Let's start. 1,200 things to mine. Now the other thing is that this area here, it won't always stay loaded. So I brought this dimensional anchor just to keep it running as long as possible. So let's configure this. And we said what? 16. So that's 2 chunks. So let's increase the size to 3 by 3. Is that a radius? We'll go 5 by 5. There we go. So that should help us out a bit. Much needed materials. So while that thing runs, I think what we're going to do, I came here with a moss ball in my frying pan. It's a much better weapon, actually, than the rapier. I don't know what the special ability of the rapier is, but I'd rather use a moss or a frying pan anyway. So let's figure out where town is. And over there, I think we have a tool forge in the... Actually, all this here was built by Yoshi. He's been doing an amazing... Oh, look at that. Digital miner right there. He's an amazing builder. And empty. And he's got a public town forge thing set up here. So we're going to go use the forge and moss up the frying pan, which I have really enjoyed using, and I've gotten away from it, and I'm going to go back to it. Right? Am I right? Is this not an awesome weapon? Alright, it's done. So, this is a really short episode. I didn't actually... I just want to introduce you guys to the series and what we're planning to do. I have a lot of figuring out to do in order to get my build started. I don't even know exactly where the tree's going to go. And we're out of gold and stuff, and it's really crazy. And I don't really want to be killed on camera just yet. So I'm going to call it here. No worries, guys. Next episode, you will see us doing some more stuff. We'll have some materials. I'm probably going to be fixing a lot of the things that I made already that are broken. And that'll be a good fun, and we'll probably do some fighting, and because we're going to be building here, trying to get the tree set up and stuff like that. So I'll see you guys again next time. Bye, everybody.